Hey guys, gals, Scott, Heritage Farms, Saturday morning. Hey, boy, it's miserable today. It's drizzling rain. Things look really bad around here. It's wet. We got 3 inches of rain, so count your blessings for that. But let me tell you, man, it's just so wet you can't even get out in the pasture. The truck will get stuck. You hate to take the tractor out because it leaves ruts everywhere. So really, four-wheeler's about the only thing you can get out in the pasture on. But so what are we doing? Well, I thought it was a good opportunity to run into Bonham to go to Fix and Feed and see if I can get some fertilizer. So, you know, it's not a bad drive. It's probably, I don't know, 8 miles, 10 miles into Bonham from where we're at. So, not too bad. So we're on the, what everybody around here calls the new Lake Road, which is going over Lake Bodark, which is the one of the newest lakes in the state of Texas. They built this thing, you know, to basically provide water for a lot of the different little cities around here. And this lake is also responsible for the boom in real estate around here, which is double-edged sword. You know, if you were going to sell your real estate, then you'd be like, yeah, it's great that all the property's going up, but we never plan to sell our real estate. So as a result of that, it just means higher taxes and, you know, more important to keep your cattle and your ag exemptions. But also the thing that's just frustrating is, man, the secret's out. People are coming up here. They're talking about housing additions. So we're about to go over the bridge, if you will, coming up here. And I apologize, this road, when they put it in, for such a new road, it is incredibly rough. But man, it is foggy this morning, so I don't know if you're going to see a lot. But they say this lake is within about 6 feet of being completely full, which is amazing considering the drought we had last year, how much it filled up. But I tell you what, when this thing started to fill, it got with the program. And I mean, it has been just gaining every single week. We've had so many showers this spring and so many rain events. It's like feast or famine around here. It's one extreme or the other. It's just really weird weather patterns the last couple of years. But you can kind of see what it looks like. But going to be a nice recreational lake. They're going to start opening up to sell some lots for lake houses. Would be nice, but unfortunately, unless I hit the lottery, I don't see that happening for me. But anyway, that's what we're doing. Going to Bonham today, we're going to pick up some fertilizer for the pecan orchard. That's right, won't be long and the pecan trees are going to be budding out. Very important. This is kind of going to be one of those crucial years for the pecan orchard. Should be about time that we actually get a decent sized crop off of the pecans. So we're going to try to put out fertilizer, maybe 3 or 4 pounds per tree around the drip line of the trees. Just something generic like a 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, whatever I can actually find that's a decent price and not an arm and a leg. So since it's so wet and mucky and muddy and everything, I need to do some chainsaw work back on the fence project. But you know, I think I'm just going to try to get the fertilizer and maybe I can get that put out today at least. Well, we made it back from Bonham and we're in the pecan orchard. And I mean, it is just a misty, cold, breezy day. Just not very good. You can just see the mist going through the air. Everything has a coat on it. This is, I think this is Ribeye here. And that's his brother up there, T-Bone. These two guys are going to the processor here very shortly. Kind of a new chapter in the Heritage Farms book. We were able to, basically we're going to process them, some for personal use because the price of beef at the supermarkets are crazy, and some for friends and family and co-workers and people that we know. We're doing little 1/8 packages where we can split a steer between 8 people, or you can get a quarter or a half, whatever you guys want. But more to come in that area. All right, so we're putting out fertilizer today. I thought I'd give you a quick look at what we're doing. Of course, zinc is the primary fertilizer these guys really thrive for, but you got to spray that on green leaves. So today, we're just using a generic 15, 5, 10. You could use a 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15. really just not that important what you use here. The main thing is you don't want anything that has a high number up front for the nitrogen. Basically, you know, you're just trying to feed the roots here. That's all we're trying to do, is give them a little nourishment. So what do we do? I'm going to put out 3 pounds per tree. So what we did, we came in here with a little scale, figured out what this, using a Dunkin' Donuts container that I cut in half, and basically put this on here. Comes out to be 0. Then you fill it with fertilizer, and you can see I took a Sharpie and I put a line all the way around this cup. And what that line is, as long as the fertilizer is under that line, that's roughly 1.5 pounds. So when I'm out there for the trees, this works out as a great scoop to come in here, scoop it out, and I put out 2 of these per tree. And that's what we're doing today. So, you know, if we go 150 trees in the orchard, 3 pounds a piece, that's 450 pounds of fertilizer to put out. And basically we just sprinkle this around the drip line of the tree. And we've been doing this a couple of years, and it seems like it's working, man. The trees are doing really well. So I'm anxious for bud break. It's always a fun day in the orchard. Things just look so beautiful when all these trees turn that real light colored green, and looking forward to that. But today, can't really do much. It's so messy. Perfect day to do this. So, all right, let's get to it. Okay, so we're over here at the tree, and I thought I would show you what I'm doing here. And this is not rocket science, man. I am just sprinkling this stuff around, getting it around the tree, kind of getting it all just kind of shaking out a little bit, walking around, putting little bitty clumps. I probably could do a little bit better if I had maybe a handheld spreader, but you know, you kind of get the idea there of what it looks like. Come back over here, and once again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Stretch of the imagination. Come in here, eyeball your cup. Make sure you can see your line in there in the cup. You know you're good. And then I'm back to kind of walking around and basically just putting out a good little distribution of fertilizer. And you can kind of see what it looks like. So basically you see your drip line of the tree coming down, go around the base of the tree, and there you go. So this is the only time I fertilize them, is right before leaf break or bud break. And then after that, this summer, we will do nothing but spray them with zinc. So there you go, guys. That's how we're fertilizing. Hey, did I ever tell you I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee? Good stuff. All right, guys, as always, glory be to God.